Yeah.
Anyhow, we
it's
are
Chris
seeing
Pratt.
the Pikachu instead. So instead, you're an intergalactic bounty hunter
Against
fighting a
mouse.
rat.
Yeah,
This is the subspace emissary matchup right here.
Yeah, except we have suit.
I'm pretty sure Samus had a suit for part of subspace.
Yeah, but
it's
wasn't
been a
like,
bit.
It's not like the duo is, you know, Pikachu's ESS.
For
And
sure.
then she finds her suit,
Yeah.
and then maybe other characters are involved.
But right now, they are not friends. They are the Smash 64 commercial.
Yeah,
Where they're just all
beating each other up.
beating the heck out of each other right now. And speaking of beating the heck out of each other right now, Teaser is getting so much damage on the board. Danbi just not able to get in ever. I feel like every single range that they've been playing at, Teaser has had the edge.
And I feel like as soon as Danbi like gets near Teaser, he's hitting the shield with these multi-hits, and that's just free up he's out of shield.
Yeah, and it's such a fast up out of shield. Like, even if it's not exactly frame 3, the invincibility starts frame 3.
Right, so you
you're-
can just kind of toss them.
Yeah, you're able to get so much off of it. And Danbi is just not able to get off of these ledges right now. These bombs are so good for catching opponents at the ledge. Finally able to find something, though.
Ooh, nice up, but the hurt box shifting of the down B meant he was able to get away.
But Danbi has to find a pretty big advantage state here if he wants to even this up. Right now, Teaser trying to find a kill at these percents.
Danbi's doing a really good job of playing evasive and just like kind of outside of Teaser's zone. But one mistake on him going in is so much more painful. for
And
him.
sometimes not even when you're going in. Like, sometimes you're at that range and you just get hit by a missile.
Yeah.
And then you're just taking damage playing outside of that range. Danbi, though, not getting hit by any kill moves thus far, so he is able to even up the percents. This isn't looking nearly as bad as early in the stock. And Danbi just sort of chipping away at Teaser slowly, bit by bit.
Danbi definitely found his rhythm. Where early on in the stock was definitely trying to get these aerials and fly in with those and apply pressure that way. And now he's just sitting back. I'm going to Thunder Jolt and maybe find an opportunity like that one.
And Danbi's one of those players that he's such a veteran that his mental will not be shaken.
100%.
He's able to consistently, like, no matter how far he is behind, able to find something. And that's paying off right now. A stock lead up, but Teaser looking to find another stock off this ledge trap right here. One of the places where Samus is strongest, and as we're seeing right there, the stock was ended by the charge shot.
Yeah, and that's just Samus, baby. Eventually, you're going to get hit by that. Get hit by the down B, you're going to get hit by the charge shot. You're going to have a bad time.
But ledge traps don't only benefit one player. One thing that we're seeing a lot of here is even whenever Teaser at the ledge, Danbi usually either gets really, really favorable stage positioning or some damage off of ledge traps as well. And now they are
to the bomb, and it's back to Thunder Jolt time.
yeah, they're just chilling back in the neutral, tossing the little blue circles at each other.
Constantly, you'll see Teaser hanging just behind the platform, so it's really difficult for you to find a clean jump in.
It's just crazy because sometimes Danbi gets like bored of the charge shot spam and then like runs in forward airs and then gets outbeat for it like consistently.
Normally, Danbi's really good at actually like mixing up between I'm sitting back or I'm going forward. But against Samus, sometimes you don't decide anymore.
And I think a lot of the time, just Rising Pikachu Fair is just safe versus the majority of the cast. So whenever you have to deal with a character where it's not, it's a little bit frustrating to deal with because it deviates from your normal game plan.
Yeah. Again, we see Charge Shot catch the neutral, get up.
That's such a hard setup to deal with because eventually the bomb's going to hit you.
Yeah.
Even if you're just sitting at the ledge. And Teaser is more than fine with just charging charge shot until you do something.
Ooh, yeah, Danbi getting extraordinarily aggressive, whereas I feel like there wasn't actually a lot of pressure for Teaser to do anything there.
I mean, right now, Danbi, I think, feels like he's just incredibly behind, so he has to find something, and the SD on the bottom of PS2.
Yeah, I wanted to just go straight up and grab the ledge, but the architecture messed with him. Wasn't able to just...
Yeah, there's a little bit of a flat ceiling on one section of PS2, I believe, on both sides.
Yeah.
So not quite able to find the angles that he was looking for, and Teaser just able to choke the life out of Danbi there.
I wouldn't be shocked to see him run out with Pikachu. I wouldn't be shocked to see the Yoshi come out here. Honestly, I feel like his Pikachu could do it. He's just like...
It also doesn't help that his Pikachu has a lot less practice, though.
Yeah.
So, like, he probably doesn't have as many rehearsed responses to what to do in a lot of these, like, more slower... Because I think whenever you're in a really slow matchup where you have to play it, like, incredibly precisely and incredibly slowly, the player with the more experience is like easily benefited because
yeah.
you're less likely to make mistakes anywhere.
The longer
and I think
the
that was
set
a big,
happens, the more you find out what they don't know.
Exactly. And Teaser was just able to lock it down near the end of those games.
Let's see.
We are
think
seeing
we
the
did see
Pikachu.
Pikachu,
Yeah, I
yeah.
think I heard Pikachu on the character select screen. And we are going into FD. No platforms for Teaser to
Makes
hide
sense.
under.
Yeah, honestly, we saw a lot of like full screen Thunder Jolts where Teaser would sit back and wait onto the platform. This takes that away from him. Now he just kind of has to deal with.
Ooh, that was a really nice like drift mix-up from Danbi there, where he like drifted away so that Teaser wouldn't up B, and then drifted in just last second.
Ooh, got to tech that.
Teaser
Yeah, he's
able
ready.
to make the recovery here and finding a reversal into center stage.
What's crazy is Danbi was ahead for that whole interaction, and Teaser took like 40%, and Danbi's at 90 almost. What happened?
Samus has some crazy damage output.
Yeah.
Like you get hit by a charge shot, and then you get comboed, and suddenly you're like 50% higher.
Yeah,
It's terrifying.
it feels like Danbi got crumbs. Teaser's eating the whole cookie. He's having a good time.
He
Ooh,
stuck his hand
my
in the cookie
God.
jar. He was the one who did it.
He was the one. Okay, forwarder catches him at the ledge, but again, I feel like, yeah, every interaction just kind of Teaser gets more off of it.
And like also like Danbi is just he's finding so much difficulty playing around a lot of these bombs as they're falling too. Like so much of the time he's respecting Teaser falling with a aerial immediately after the bomb because you get so much air drift off of the bomb, and just never able to find a juggle and easy resets for Teaser.
Man, and Teaser's willing to just pick options, whereas I feel like Danbi has played very, very passively until he's forced.
But sometimes you have to commit against
Yeah.
a character as like zone heavy as Samus, because if
Yeah.
you don't, you'll just end up getting chipped down, nickel and dimed, and end up losing your stock early.
Yeah, that's definitely the struggle, is we're not seeing Danbi sometimes just like pick an option. He's sitting back and giving all of the you know, the pace to Teaser. He's letting Teaser pick what's going on.
Teaser is absolutely just determining the rate of interactions this game. And just finding a jab into pivot grab, the Samus classic, and now Danbi on his last stock, and if this goes the way that the last couple stocks is going, might not be able to even find this stock very soon.
Does wall out with the Thunder there, tries to catch with a forward air, but doesn't quite have the height. Air drag down would have been really nice. Maybe could have set up for a down smash or up smash, but now the charge shot's big enough there that just ate right through the Thunder Jolt.
Teaser's just getting so much set play on lock right now.
Good lord. And the dash attack gets punished with the up B. Gonna see another
And
one there.
I feel like that's the
forward air.
tilt showing,
Yeah.
where like Danbi has landed from like after getting hit by Teaser with a forward air so many times, and then gotten upbeat so many times, but he keeps doing it because at this point you're down like kill percent on your last stock, and they still have 3. You'll have to play out of your mind if you want to win this game.
Yeah.
And I think Teaser is even starting to get a lock on the ledge habits too.
Teaser is a machine. He's just going. Yeah, a little bit extra charge on that shot.
And the dash attack on the quick attack. Not really a reversal you tend to see that often, but one that did the job nonetheless right there. And Teaser is just, he's got a stranglehold on this set right now.
I feel like at this point we're gonna see the Yoshi. I don't think
No
the
question.
Pikachu stays.
I think that he's trying to like T-Jolt camp and then like out camp the Samus.
And it just
It's
doesn't
just
work.
not working.
Because, like, if every time he got a hit, he did, like, crazy Pikachu explosion and, like, Zelda! This is a real character.
I have seen this character. Yeah,
This
he's
is
definitely
Danbi's
pulled this out in
character,
doubles.
you know?
And it's not too big of a surprise to see Zelda has a lot of anti-zoning tools. The
She
Phantom
is
makes
an
it so you
anti-zone.
can't charge the charge shot so much. Your neutral B is also a reflector.
I feel like I haven't seen this Zelda in a long time. Like, this feels like very early ult Danbi, but it is a real thing that I know I've seen before.
And sometimes when you're down, you're just like, maybe it works.
Yeah, maybe it works. True. This is a zoner, but also Zelda's a very anti-zone character. She has
She
a
has
lot of
so
tools.
many tools for it, yeah.
There's a Knight both kind of putting themselves out there. It's very nice.
And finding their way off the ledge finally pretty early. And right now, Danbi's doing a much more solid job of playing this really slow, like, defensive game. And having it actually work out because Zelda's tools are more accustomed to that than Pikachu's are.
Yeah, you can actually sit back here. If the Knight's out, they can't really toss out the projectiles, or it's just going to get eaten. If you're actual, you can always toss out the Nares, like they're right there, perfect timing.
I feel like there's just a couple of small interactions, though, that we're seeing where Danbi just doesn't have the experience with this character, at least recently, to actually pull off some of the plays he's looking for. I think that up B right there was supposed to be a ledge cancel, and just because he hasn't played him in a while, not finding it.
I can tell you the teaser immediately shifted Brain to this matchup, and he was ready for it, the way that he's tossing out the Zares to punish Knight. The Phantom. He's just not letting Danbi set up.
Danbi hasn't had a fully charged Knight like this entire game.
And now that we're seeing that there's a clean stock and almost lapped in percent, teaser's kind of okay to chill, and it doesn't matter too much if Danbi sits back.
I mean, all of the anti-zoning attempts that Danbi is going for are getting like immediately shut down by teaser's options.
Knight gets blocked, and then he goes for the Zares to pressure from that distance.
And now Danbi's getting like really, really aggressive. At this point, he kind of has to. He's just running up and just throwing out lightning kicks with no setup.
Nice. Does use the get up attack, reacts to that up tilt animation. Tries to go for a Trump setup, but doesn't quite find it. Good buffer on teaser's end.
Teaser's doing such a good job of just like holding center stage whenever Danbi backs up to give him space.
I don't think Danbi's ever actually tried to like steal center. He tries to incrementally push his way through, which is so weird. Like, I haven't seen him try to roll through teaser. He rolled back to the ledge.
I think that he just doesn't want to play like not clean, but you kind of have to force something. Like, there's nothing forcing about the way that Danbi is playing in the slightest.
Right.
And we're right back at the situation almost that we had the last game, where you're down a stock and you are at like a relatively high percent on your last one, and it's just rough. Danbi's not forcing anything to happen, so teaser's just really comfortable playing his game.
Okay, steals back the ledge. That no punish on the whiffed grab is kind of unfortunate. Or like a very baby punish.
Back to the ledge situation, and Danbi able to find his way out finally, but how much will it matter? Already at 116% and still has to take 2 stocks if he has any hope of winning this game.
At the ledge, he does dash up just to give him the illusion of space, and then punishes that roll.
Him with the pump fake. And Danbi now sitting at 152. Even an up throw from teaser should be able to end this game if he's able to find one.
But there we go. Finally does get the lightning kick. Punish that forward tilt.
If Danbi can find the stock, there might be some hope for him, just because Zelda can be a little bit explosive with the lightning kicks if he can find something. But he's going to need to end this stock first.
And that forwarder from ledge, that means it's a straight up another ledge trap for teaser. My goodness.
That conditioning was so many levels, because there were so many times where teaser would just like fake charge shot a couple times and then like bait out a reaction. And so Danbi was just terrified of picking anything.
He's like, I can't pick anything anymore. He's like, there's no bomb to force me. I can stay here all I want.